So do you think, as the spokesperson for the WWF, that the Copenhagen Climate Conference was a crushing disappointment?
WWF is not entirely happy with the outcomes from the Copenhagen discussions. However, we're not prepared at this stage to say that they're a crushing failure. The Copenhagen Accord is something that we can build upon and develop and turn into a legally binding instrument. And we need to seize this opportunity and move forward rather than take a step backwards, as the fear is that we may be left with nothing.
Should we be relying on the political process to solve this problem as much as we are?
The political process has caused this problem. The political process is stalling this problem. The political process is the only way in which we can solve and fully understand the gravity of the situation that we're in now. So I believe in the political process. What we now need to do is to find a way in which we can start picking it apart, finding the areas on which we can move, be they at an international level, be they at a more smaller focused international level, or be they at a regional level. But whatever we do, we have to realise that we need all hands on the pump and we need to be going in every single direction at the same time.
Is there one single act that would focus people's attention on this problem?
There are many. There are many features that we're looking at. We're already seeing now, time and time again, well-documented scientific evidence of the way in which our climate is changing before our very eyes. We are seeing the most vulnerable countries and the most vulnerable people subjected daily to climate change impacts. So we are seeing this loud and clear. What we now need to do is to hear those messages and hear those voices and actually act. And the way in which we act is the most important thing. There's a time for rhetoric, there's a place for fancy conversations over expensive champagne. That time is over. Now what we need are real, hard, fast, tough political decisions from real politicians. No more talk of we're going to go forward if somebody else goes forward. No, you lead by example. And this is the one thing that the European Union simply didn't do in the build-up to Copenhagen. It didn't lead by example. It talked very, very grandly about what everybody else would do, and it itself took the smallest step possible.
Do you therefore feel that the European Union should now go it alone?
The European Union's strength, its identity, is based upon going it alone. It has no other option. By going alone, created the carbon market, the European Emissions Trading Scheme. It, by going it alone, created binding renewables targets, created a yet-to-be fully functioning energy efficiency goals. By going alone, it's able to speak with confidence and authority to other people. If it doesn't go alone, it's not a player. We already saw that in Copenhagen when in the key decisions and the key conversations, simply didn't have a place in the room. I can't carry on anymore.
Thank you very much. Thank you.